that start button and get us going.
And here
There we go.
I don't know if we'll see a Ziggs ban this game if Rising Dawn is permanently AD carry for this set of matches. We might see the Varus ban.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely going to be
The
something
Akali
to
ban
watch,
comes
man.
out, and Akali is actually who multi-played in the last match and did really well on it, so they were probably scouting a bit while they were waiting for Mumble to come back up.
I mean, they had the time. Why not, right? I mean, time wasted is time lost. Nobody wants that.
A Swain ban comes out against the blue team.
Very interesting. I don't know who that would typically be against. I mean, Rising Dawn, I've never seen him play it. Nom Nom, I've never seen him play it. Unless it's one of Johnny Truant's more played champions, it seems like a wasted ban.
Yeah, they might have been scouting and over-scouted a bit on someone on blue team. They banned out Nam Zed though.
Which I think is deadly. They left him open the Orianna, which is what he's actually, like,
Yeah.
came to fame on.
Whenever he was taking that Zed or the Yasuo away from him, he just said, okay, picked Orianna, and he did so much work.
Yeah, I mean, we've consistently seen multiple men shockwaves come out and just turn around team fights in a snap. And Stewster locking in that Twist of Fate, taking away from Nom Nom Race. I don't know if that's the best choice. I mean, last game we saw him just throw gold cards at Leona. Not really the target you want to stun up.
Twisted Fate is definitely a champion Orianna would love to face, so I'm actually really wanting Nam Nam to pick that up this game. However, Yasuo would also be very good against that TF, and Nam Nam is a good Yasuo player, so we'll see how that works.
I mean, Yasuo has hit the nerf bat a few too many times, now sitting on one of the lowest base healths in the game. Definitely interesting to sort of see around with Nara not being banned away. That's going to get picked up and covering the Rumble into it. Interesting.
Yeah, Rumble isn't something that I'd expect to see against Nara, especially when you can't really do much against his mini form.
I mean, yeah, those boomerangs just have so much range and can just do so much work. But Rumble, those equalizers are just as useful as a shockwave on an Orianna. I mean, they can just turn team fights. We saw it at Worlds. We've seen it in the LCS. Rumble is a playmaking champion.
If they do decide to pick up the Orianna, the combo they're setting up for it is very lethal right now.
I mean, yeah, Tidal Wave into a Flag and Drag Cataclysm into an Equalizer Shockwave combo. Nobody can really survive that amount of damage once it lands.
The Janna is a really good pickup against that team though. If she can get that Monsoon channel down, she'll be able to get the enemy team out of there.
Yeah, but when would you Monsoon? Would you do it before the Tidal Wave, after the Tidal Wave? I mean, there's just so many knockups and knockups and I can't think of the word. Knockarounds, displacement, that's the word. That Janna can get screwed up by, that it's going to be very hard to time that.
Yeah, whoever Janna is on that team is going to have to play ridiculously perfect and not get caught by any displacement abilities to be able to get her team to safety.
That being said, Multi going for this Warwick again. Warwick's a champion we've seen just pick up games, carry him on his back. I mean, suppression's completely uncounterable unless you get that QSS. And a lot of people seem hesitant to pick that up, and you were going to say...
Nom Nom Rice immediately insta-locks Orianna as I thought he would. I love seeing him play that champion, he is so good at it.
And Rising Dawn hovering this Graves, definitely one of my favorite champions, but he goes for the Varus once again. It worked last time, can it work again?
I mean, don't break what's not broke.
True, but I mean, a very immobile champion against Twist of Fate, Gnar, and Warwick? That's kind of questionable. I would have preferred to see an Ezreal or a Caitlyn here. And we see Rock Forever hovering this Ezreal pick. Lots of mobility, lots of survivability. Going to be able to dodge out a lot of coming out of blue team.
I was kind of hoping he'd pick Malphite.
Malphite? AD carry Malphite?
Dude. So good.
AD carry Maokai is where it's really at. That being said, Ezreal going over to Stooster, gonna be in that bot lane with Janna. That's a heavy lane combo. I mean, those shields on the Mystic Shot gonna help it boost up in damage. Going against Nami Varus, not gonna be as volatile as the last one we watched, but definitely interesting.
Yeah, that purple team has so many lockdowns. They have a Janna Tornado, they have stun cards, they have Gnar being Gnar, and they also have the Warwick Infinite Duress Suppression. So they have a lot of ways to lock down any individual member on blue team. Probably that Varus with absolutely no mobility. But again, blue team has the massive wombo combo. They have the Corrupted Chains, the Ori ultimate, they have the Cataclysm and the Rumble ulti all on top of that, and then a Nami wave. It's gonna be very hard to do anything.
I mean, there's just so much coming from both teams that any wrong move can almost be instantly punished and turned into a big game. I mean, if Ezreal or Gnar or even Janna are out of position, hell, even Twisted Fate, a lockdown can come down from blue team and just instantly delete them, and that's something that both teams are going to have to be wary, because the infinite suppressed gold card combo is also going to be there. And with the zero mobility on anybody except Jarvan, that could just turn awry very quickly.
Yeah, I think Nami is going to be the key player in this game. We saw last game Stelios actually missed a lot of his tidal waves at I wouldn't say crucial moments because they were stomping that game, but if he can use his tidal wave to knock Warwick out of his ultimate and to stop the engage if someone gets locked up like that Varus or that Ori, it's going to be a huge game changer.
That being said, skins. We also
TPA
saw
Ori. Namna doesn't play anything but TPA Ori.
And we also saw that there was going to be no Nami skin, no Varus skin. I want to see Super Galaxy Rumble because I just love Gurren Lagann, but almost nobody really runs with it. So it's a sad day for me. What we did see Lubu Jarvan.
That was on Renko.
Oh, you're right. That was on Renko. For a minute, was on the Lee Sin. I'd call it Lubu again. I don't see any reason to deviate.
I love Fnatic Jarvan.
Yeah, I do too. But again, not many people running it. We saw High Noon Twisted Fate. I'd like to see Spooky Twisted Fate. I know that's not the skin name, but it's just
Underworld.
It's just, yeah, Underworld Twisted Fate. Such a good skin. I want to see Frost Queen Janna because I think it's her best skin. Warwick, I'm kind of partial to. What is it?
I don't know. I want to see some Hyena this game.
I like Hyena, but I bought the other one. What is it? Not Frostfang. What is it?
Arctic Tundra?
Yeah, Arctic Tundra Warwick. I like that one. And then Dino Gnar. Always want to see Dino Gnar because eat a house. Like, it's just aggressive. Ezreal?
You never ever go wrong with TPA Ezreal.
True, but you can also never go wrong with Frosted Ezreal.
Frosted Ezreal sucks.
Soccer Ezreal? I've been running a lot of Soccer Ezreal lately. Fun to see. And this bot lane, Stooster Rabadagalong. I gotta come up with something to call him.
Bang bang.
Yeah, we gotta call him something. I just don't know what.
I don't know. He kind of reminds me of ramen noodles.
I don't. Whatever. I don't know.
What's that one thingy? Rutabaga?
That's a vegetable, I believe.
So we get the Hyena Warwick, yes.
And Magnificent Twisted Fate. I'm actually just as happy with that one. Forecast Janna
comes out, which I love because that is by far better than Frost Queen. You are wrong. Forecast Janna is so good you can spam that board that says that no skill shots will be hitting you today.
Which, will it come true? I mean, blue team's all skill shots. We have the piercing arrow, the bubble, the tidal wave, the attack move command, shockwaves, flag and drags, electro harpoons. Will skill shots miss? I don't think it's gonna happen. That being said, a very quick load-in, thankfully. Already running behind schedule.
Yeah, thank you, blue and purple team, for having not potatoes.
Right? Potato OP. We see Twisted Fate going with a pink ward flask start. I see that as very aggressive. I'm wondering where he's going to put this pink ward. Because he doesn't want to put it down too early, or that's 100 gold just completely wasted. Both teams throwing out a trinket ward and mulling around a little bit.
30 seconds until
At this
Nothing, besides that TF, nothing too crazy as far as other builds go yet.
Yeah, I mean, Warwick doesn't really need potions, so going for that pink ward doesn't hurt him in the slightest. But this TF's going to be very hindered. He's not going to have any bonus AP or bonus health, and he doesn't have a potion even.
And against Nom Nom on Orianna, not what you want, because he takes full advantage of that Orianna passive.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of disrespectful to Nom Nom Rice. Maybe Rock Forever's just going to run away with it, but to outplay Nom Nom on his signature champion is going to be very interesting. And I don't think it's going to be very easy to pull off either.
We will see.
Yeah, I mean, Bush shenanigans, Electro Harpoon, not going to land even though the animation did. And both supports actually doing a good job with their junglers. One of them giving him a shield, the other one giving him a quick heal. But that's one less potion they're going to have to use. In this bot lane, I think he's going to be passive. I don't see much kill potential unless Stevios going
Until
wicked
Stelios
low.
goes half health.
Yeah, lots of damage going to come out. Grievous wounds. No ignite though, so Stevios is just going to be able to pop potions.
Yeah, they might have a little bit of overconfidence coming from their other game with a Jinx Leona. Definitely a lot easier lane to bully out and to just farm. Janna Ezreal is a hyper-aggressive lane though. They will go in on you and they will do a lot of damage.
Rising Dawn also already down to half health. Now he's in a bad position. He's going to dodge the tornado, but he's caught out in the open. He's going to force the heal, but Stooster could still get this. The Ada tower shot. Rising Dawn does not want to be here right now. One more Mystic shot and he's going to go down, even with the potion running.
Looks like he's going to stay around though, because he knows that he's going to completely lose the lane if he goes back this soon.
Yeah, I mean, he's only been able to pick up 6 minions. Not really going to be able to pick up anything if he backs now.
If you're going to get your butt handed to you, at least want to pick up another Doran's Blade when you go back.
Yeah, I mean, you need something to combat really much of anything. And we saw Twisted Fate put that pink ward in that sort of top river bush. Pixel already using his jump. He's in a prime position to get flag and dragged, but he's going to flash and save himself. Now he's just going to turn it around a little bit. And Rising Dawn forced the flash. The bubble's going to get dodged by Stooster. Some nice little dancing shoes there. And red team in a good position. Pixel throwing himself under tower.
Nom Nom Rice is completely out of mana now though.
But with only one passive left on that crystalline flask, he's already at half health. Stooster just trading evenly with Stelios. And those auto attacks are hurting. Flash from Stooster, not going to pick up the kill. Going pretty low. Forces to heal. Stelios doing really well on that aggressive streak.
Stelios would have gotten first blood onto that Ezreal if he landed.
The flash from Janna, though, is going to pick up that first blood. Now Stelios not really safe.
Yeah. One Mystic Shot hits him and he is a goner. Misses the
Stelios
bubble.
gets dove on, gonna go down. Now Rock Forever is gonna be forced to flash, but the Flag and Drag was saved. The knockup, I believe, went down, but they're not gonna pick up the kill. And Pixel getting eaten alive by this damage, but he's gonna go to Mega Knife for him and just walk away with a quick stun. Just lots of action that I wasn't going to expect, actually.
Yeah, definitely. They were a little bit too comfortable with how they did last game. That hyper aggressive bot lane of the blonde bottom lane definitely caught them by surprise.
Yeah, I mean, they just disrespected the picks. They thought they could just have a free lane again. I mean, Ezreal did pick up a Sheen to the double Dorans of Rising Dawn, so he's going to have to land those Mystic Shots to get the most damage output down. But I mean, this Janna auto attacks are just putting in so much work. Stuster just going super aggressive, knows they don't have any summoner spells except for that exhaust. It goes down, gold card going to land on a Stuster, another double kill going over Stuster. This lane's in very big jeopardy now.
Yeah, we see the exact same thing happening just in opposite lanes as last game.
And Pixel's getting